Hello to my Leos. This is Queen Amun-Ra coming to you with your week's message. All right, Leos, guess what goes retrograde in your zodiac sign this week? Mercury. It's been pre-shadow retrograde. It's still pre-shadow retrograde until the 18th of July, but it goes retrograde. So if you're already getting downloads, you're getting a lot of messages, which could be a little frustrating because you're like, why am I having all these memories and downloads and all of that, right? So right now, if you're watching this video on Sunday, leading into Monday, the week of the 13th through the 21st, this video is for July 13th through 21st, even though these videos are timeless. This week is going to kind of bring an important contrast and emotional opportunity. And so you all thrive on expression, recognition, and passion. But this lunar phase encourages you to reflect inward, release ego-driven attachments and open to more compassionate, soul-driven awareness. And so with the moon illuminating in Aquarius, how you show up in the collective, and Pisces inviting emotional surrender, this is a time to step back from performance and reconnect with deeper truth, right? So the moon being in Aquarius now, if you're watching it on Sunday, you can feel it in your Achilles, and then it's going to move into Pisces. I want to say on Monday and Tuesday, Leos, you'll feel it in your feet, like basically like you're walking away from something, you're closing out cycles. And so Pisces is that moon card, and who you're around, as you're going in, and like what you believe, like being poured into and that kind of thing, as you're trying to process closing out cycles, because we're coming to the end. So the moon will be moving from 11th house. Remember, you all rule 5th house, right? So it'll be moving into your 11th house. You think about your 11th house, then your 12th house. Pisces rules 12th house, Aquarius rules 11th house, and then it'll move into your first house. You think your first house, that Aries rules first house, so it'll be moving into Aries, and then think Taurus, that's your second house, and then think Gemini, your third house, and then we'll get prepared for the new moon in Cancer. Okay, so if you can think of it like that way, maybe download a free moon calendar, kind of think of it that way. So the question that I'm asking source on your behalf, Leos, is what part of Leo's identity or self-image is Leo ready to release, and how can Leo reconnect with the truth of who Leo is beneath the roles that Leos play, right? So kind of sort of letting go of needing external validation, and then sort of kind of like reflecting on how you've been showing up versus how, who you truly are, and also stepping into more authentic emotional expression and, spiritual alignment, right? Because when you think about the sun, you'll roll by the sun. The sun even needs to kind of rest behind the moon, to illuminate the moon. And so a lot of Leos feel like they always need to be there for everybody all the time, right? But you need your rest, right? So you think about that, it's like, you don't have to be there for everybody all the time. That could be literally a generational cycle chain and curse that you're breaking. So think about this week, we're going to have 4 planets that are retrograde. On Sunday or the 13th, if the 13th is the 12th itself, or 13th is Sunday or Monday, but on the 13th of July, Saturn goes retrograde. So that would be 3 planets that's retrograde. Pluto has already been retrograde, is retrograde in Aquarius. Then Neptune went retrograde on the 4th of July in Aries. Saturn retrograde on the 13th of July in Aries. And then Mercury, which is the communication, the messenger planet, but it's also the planet of knowledge and learning, goes retrograde in your sign on in Mercury. So for those of you all who are new to my channel, like I said, welcome. Thank you for stopping on through. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have a lot of information on what you can do during retrograde, both on TikTok and YouTube. So let's just jump right into tarot. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Hopefully wherever you are, the weather is nice. I'll be channeling messages while I'm reading the cards. So I'll just be picking up on energy as I'm reading the cards. So again, the question I'm asking Spirit is like, what part of Leo's identity or self-image is Leo ready to release? And how can Leo reconnect with the truth of who Leo is beneath the roles that they play? Yeah, this kind of sort of been speaking about what we've been talking about almost like every year, taking off that super Leo cape, right? And just kind of sort of just putting it in the closet, right? I love what I see when I look in the mirror. Yeah. I kind of get the feeling, and this is what I've been kind of getting, Leo, is that there maybe have been some people who try to make you feel some kind of way when you can't be there, for them. This could be family members, friends, almost kind of make you feel some kind of way when you just want to rest. Like, life is lifing. Some people get married, some people, want some time to themselves, and sometimes people make you almost kind of make you feel like, you hear people say, well, you can't make somebody feel. Kind of, you can. If you let people get close in that auric layer, and people try to make you feel guilty because you're not there for them all the time, Okay, that came out in reverse. Can almost make you feel like you're not strong, right? This came out in reverse. Came flying out the deck. That's your card, but it came out in reverse. Can almost make you putting somebody else in survival mode if you can't be there for them, all the time. And you almost feel like, okay, gosh, what's going to happen if I can't be there for somebody to cheer somebody up? Or, I missed an opportunity to be there for somebody, and I could have been there to, save somebody. Once I find out that they were in survival mode. Dang it, I missed an opportunity, and I could have done something about something, right? That's what prayer is for, right? That's what prayer is for. So, again, loving what you see when you can look in the mirror. Saying, you know what? Can't be there for everybody all the time, but I can pray. I can release something to source. Right? So I can get on top of that. I can get on top of my prayer life. So this is right here, Wheel of Fortune. So somebody is fortunate enough to say, you know what? This is something on my way to my north node. This way I can find out what my north, this is 10. And I can pray. Right? So, Capricorn rules 10th house. Capricorn rules 10th house. This 5 of Pentacles here speaks to, this is a Taurus. Somebody could have a moon in Taurus, so they're, I say water. Somebody was felt worthless. Yeah. So somebody is leaving behind a lot of stuff. Somebody is like leaving behind a lot of distractions. Somebody's just leaving behind a lot of distractions, right? So something has been fulfilled. Yeah, something has been fulfilled. Yeah, something has been fulfilled. Here's the 6 of Pentacles here. Somebody could be coming to your door and could be giving you some money for something. Here we have the Lover's card. Some kind of a partnership in business and or in love could be coming across your path here. Here we also have the 7 of Cups here. Something is closed off. Something is closed out. Yeah, something is closed out. Yeah, here's the 8 of Wands here. Something was closed out fast. With a couple. Yeah, something was done behind someone's back in court. I don't really know what was done behind someone's back in court, but some kind of injustice was done behind two people's back in court. But something is closed out, and like something happened really fast. But like I said, the main thing here is the strength card being upside down. Again, somebody's feeling like they, you know, if I feel like almost, because we're talking about the justice card here, and just the polarity of that is Aries. And we're not talking about an Aries no more than we're talking about a Libra, no more than we're talking about a Gemini, no more than we're talking about, you know, another Leo. I'm also talking about houses, so on the polarity. So the justice card, the polarity to that is Aries, and we're talking about being a prayer warrior, right? You being a prayer warrior and just getting into prayer warrior mode. Looking at your cards here. And Source is saying learning how to pray ahead of time. Like when you feel like, okay, I wasn't there, I couldn't be there, something. I'm going to pray about it, and I'm going to be in receiving mode of Source. Right, here's a, yeah. I'm going to be in receiving mode of Source. And, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, somebody is heartbroken. Like you and somebody are heartbroken, but you're moving on. This is what you and somebody have in common. But you're heartbroken, but you're moving on. Yeah, here's the 9 of Cups here. Yeah, and then putting the past behind you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this could be, remember time is relative, but you could be getting some kind of a message to help you to just finally just move on and wake up from a nightmare. So 5 and 6 is 11 of maybe somebody coming into your home, or because 5 and 6 is 11. 11 would be like is a master number, so it's like master numbers would be like 11, 22, 33, all the way up to 99. So y'all know what master numbers are. So it's really like calling your attention to something. And yeah, but yeah, here's the 6 of Wands here. Yeah, 2 things are closed out. Yeah, 2 things are closed out. Here we have 4 of Wands here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody says, I don't know who says something behind someone's back. This reading is weird. Yeah, but somebody says something behind someone's back. I feel like you're going to hear something. I feel like you're going to hear something. Let me just kind of sort of see. Okay, so for somebody, whoever you were in a relationship with, okay, so just take what resonates with you. Whoever you were in a relationship with, somebody may be bringing some information to you, something just like is disappointing to you. It may be heartbreaking to you to hear something about somebody you were in a relationship with. That they may have been afraid to tell you, something like in their childhood, because I'm saying that made them feel worthless, maybe why they had low self-esteem, and you may feel bad. That's where the Strength card comes in, right? They may feel worthless. Okay. Yeah. So here's a Page of Swords here. Somebody, whoever you were in a relationship with has been through a nightmare. Whoever, I don't know who this is, they have been through a nightmare. And like I said, bottom line is that Source is saying to you, this is a romantic relationship. Could have been a Libra, could have been an Aquarius, could have been a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. I mean, so y'all can take, you put it wherever, you know. But some people have been through a nightmare. And a lot of people have not been paying attention. That's why this comes out in reverse. A lot of people have not been paying attention. And a lot of people are now starting to have some kind of an awakening. You know, a lot of people are starting to have an awakening, but a lot of people have been just trying to put the past behind them. Just trying to put the past behind them. And money is coming to your door, but somebody else is coming to your door because I feel like somebody feels bad because they acted in haste. I feel like somebody feels bad because they acted in haste. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody has been in a nightmare, and somebody feels like somebody has gone through a nightmare. Somebody feels really, really bad that I feel like somebody's going to be feeling disappointed in themselves because they talked about somebody behind their back, and somebody already felt low as it is. Yeah. Here's a Sun card. Yeah, here's a four of cups here. Somebody got dragged into something. They felt like their back was against the wall. I mean, something was just a disaster. That's what I'm saying here. That's why Source is saying, you know, to this, the Source is trying to help somebody live a softer life by just praying first. That's what this is. That's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. Is like pray about stuff first. There's a 9 of Wands here. Somebody from now on, somebody's not going to be going back to somebody's not going to be going back to being impulsive. You know, like assuming anything. Somebody's not going to be assuming anything anymore. Looking at the cards here. Because I feel like you're right here at the vault door. You're entering into this new phase of life. This is you right here. And everybody is a pick-me. Like everybody wants to be a part of something. And I feel like you, Leo, have been treated coldly. This is you, this is everybody. You've been treated coldly. If you have kids, they have been treated coldly. The person you were dating have been treated coldly. That's literally everybody is a pick-me. And so you're like right here on the cusp of some money coming across your path. Like you and somebody have money coming across your path, right? But this 5 of Pentacles literally is everybody. Is literally everybody, right? And so the 7 of Cups is everybody is on both sides of the number 7. Everybody feels like, okay, I'm right here at the door. I feel rejected. You know, somebody else got passed up for the job. Somebody else got the job. I'm, you know, whatever. But everybody's about to feel like they hit the jackpot in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So Source is balancing everything out. Like Source is balancing the scales out for everybody. Here's a Justice card. Source is balancing the scales out for everybody, so that everybody can move on with their lives. That's what this is. Source is balancing the scales out for everybody. So that you don't have to feel like, so when you talk about the Strength card, you know, like being in reverse, that's what Source is trying to tell you, is it's like you don't always have to feel like you always have to be the strong one all the time. Because the Strength card is an abuse of power. Right? You know, need for forgiveness and self-acceptance. I feel like there's a there is a couple. There's a water sign and a fire sign who may be coming to your door, who may be giving you some money. Or it could be an earth sign and a water sign. It could be an earth sign and a water sign. They could be giving you some money. Excuse me. They could have been in a karmic relationship. Whoever these two energies are, they were a karmic couple. And they may have done something to you. And they may owe you some money. Whoever this energy is. These could have been, you may have created something with these two. Yeah, they may have done something behind your back. This kind of sounds like this almost sounds like you're not the only person. It's almost sounds like you're not the only person that was dragged into something. That's what this sounds like. Because it sounds like you have this in common with some other people. Because I feel like a lot of people are going to be getting some disappointing news about something. Like, again, take only what resonates with you. Because I'm only telling you what I'm seeing with the card. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Sometimes when I'm reading the card, I'm like, I don't want people to take something that doesn't resonate if it doesn't resonate. But it's almost like that's why rest is so important. You know, that's why I would say take off the super person cape. And Source is saying, you know, sometimes people get dragged into stuff because they want to be a part of something so bad. Like they want to be a part of something so bad. But I feel like somebody is going to explain something to you, like something. Okay, it's two parts of this. Somebody may be explaining something to you that something happened to somebody in their youth, right? And they've always been made to feel worthless, right? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, some people, if they've been made to feel worthless, you know, by their family, they just like, you know what? They just cut their whole family off. They just like, forget all of that. Don't invite me to anything. That's how some people are. Don't invite me to anything. Leave my name off the list. I'm good. You're like, don't invite me to anything. But then there are some people who really feel like for them, and then some people they pick up and they just go move somewhere else. They make new friends somewhere else, right? Start a career somewhere else. They don't move on with their life. They just go somewhere else. But some people, they feel like they really need that connection with loved ones. And they really want to be a part of a community, even if that community is like humiliating them. Their friends are humiliating them, you know, even behind, you know, loved ones' backs. Even though they already been humiliated, and that could be something that somebody could be hearing, and that could break somebody's heart. Like, wow, you didn't realize somebody was already being humiliated after they've been humiliated when they was younger. Anyway, there's, you know, two people were making somebody, you know, just humiliating them even more. Right behind somebody else's back. That's what I'm seeing here, you know, in the cards. Until somebody started opening up and telling somebody, like they started being an open book and started telling, you know, talking. So that could be heartbreaking, like almost like, okay, gosh, I couldn't, you know, I wish I could have saved, I wish I could have helped somebody, you know, I feel so bad, like I didn't know. And this could have been somebody that you were dating. Yeah, I wish I had known, you know, something, right? So I feel like you're going to be giving something a rest. You're going to be finally getting some rest. You're going to be finally getting some rest. But, somebody may be coming to you and bringing you some money, bringing you and somebody some money. Okay, I don't know. That sounded confusing, kind of, but maybe that'll make sense to somebody. But like I said, take what resonates with you. "17, I am independent." So the quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I feel like somebody made somebody copy some kind of legal, because I'm looking at this 7, and that's the justice card. Like somebody made somebody copy somebody's legal paperwork or something. Maybe two people's legal paperwork behind somebody's back. Like somebody got on an airplane, because I'm looking at the 8 of Wands, which could be like an airplane or like a quick progression of something. Somebody felt like somebody was not coming back from somewhere, but somebody was doing something behind someone's back here. Some people feel like people were hitting the jackpot with 2 people, but somebody thought they had gotten away with something legally. All right. But yeah, so somebody is independent. So 8 of Cups here, somebody's just walking away in total disillusionment. Like just in hindsight, somebody wished they had just, somebody like in hindsight is 20/20. Somebody's looking back just like, if I knew then what I know now, like, oh my God. There's a Chariot card here. Yeah. The Hierophant card here. King of Swords here. There's the King of Wands here. So somebody's just very powerful and just had like, you know, the 5 of Cups here. And then the 7 of Cups here. And then the Fool card and the Magician card. Yeah, anyway, so you're leaving behind. You and somebody are just leaving behind a lot of. You're leaving behind a lot of distractions. But here's the Ten of Swords here, and yeah, and starting to see things from just a higher frequency now. Like you're kind of learning how to just kind of sort of Sagittarius could be of significance. Four of Pentacles here. I see you being more conservative with your time. Somebody could be spending more time working from home. Whoever you are, you could be spending a little bit more time working from home. So it's just trying to, you could be living a softer life. Just, you know, now for some reason somebody's going to say, you know what, I need to spend more time in the house. I need to spend more time like unapologetically, just kind of stop trying to be the strong one. I need to start creating boundaries. I need to enforce boundaries. I need to just stop being so available for everything and everybody all the time. I just need to keep myself in the house. With all of this Cups energy here, it looks like wow. Yeah, you're protecting your peace. Yeah, you're protecting your peace. You're once somebody finds out what somebody was doing to disrupt people's peace, somebody's like, you know what, I'm staying in the house. Like literally somebody's gonna be like, I'm staying in the house. Like what people were paying for, like yeah. Whatever it is you're about to find out, for you, it's just going to be really, really disappointing. I don't feel like something was done to you, but I feel like it's something that was done to somebody that you love and maybe a family member of theirs, or maybe their family. And but for you, it could be just disappointing because you're going to feel like you could have saved somebody or something. That's what I feel like. But it's going to almost force you to just be like, okay, I need to stay in the house. I need to, you know. Yeah, here's the Nine of Cups here. So again, take only what resonates with you. Let me see something. Yeah, here's the Queen of Swords here. And then the Three of Cups, because a lot of people are talking about something. All right, that is what I have for you. What else I got going on? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, flow like water. Yeah. I feel like somebody's going to be getting near bodies of water more. Just kind of sort of spend some time just near water, just kind of calming down your fire, spending more time out in the sun. Let's see. Is this? Letting go. Everything indeed is out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Yeah, letting go. All right. Yeah. Death card is in the bottom. Yeah. So something is ended. What else we got? Let me make sure we got these. This 1, 2, 3. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. Somebody has a moon in Taurus. So that could be you, it could be somebody else, but let's see. I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. All right.